Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Jake Irvin. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Mookie Betts, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ground ball left side to Young. Toss to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one way outside. And it's 1-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses. 2-2. Out to center. Cruz sizes this one up. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Landon Knack. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning. And here is James Wood.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 homers already in this series.
First pitch, and he just misses.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
The 1-0. Up the middle, Edman. And he beats it. He's safe. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges, but can't make the catch. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Josh Bell. Outside low, ball one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Wood on third, low at first, one gone. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Pajes on the move. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 2-0. And now it's Luis Garcia. Nat, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Up now for Washington, Alex Call. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, but it's offline.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 4-0.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely...
A new arm into the game, the righty, Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
That one ripped, but foul. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So the Nats lineup turns over, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And forget it. His second homer of this series, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
2 outs, nobody on. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Ball one, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
That one's in there, 0-1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, hit in the air, left field. Wood pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Max Muncy. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-0. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the second, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Ohtani back to work. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Conforto settles under it, puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's out to center field. Pajes sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Pajes going back on this one. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Back in Washington, D.C., Kike Hernandez at the plate. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. Going to count 1-2. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Not even close there. 1-0. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. DeYoung throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Rojas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Betts batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-2. That one just misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
That misses the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2. And down on strikes. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Next to hit, Alex Call.
You know, these Nationals really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
Ground ball up the middle. Betts up with it. Handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Paul DeYoung will hit next. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
At the belt and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, and the runner holds. Garcia stands at third with one gone in the inning. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And here is Dylan Cruz. RBI single his last time up. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 now. That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that's way high. 2-1. And there's a ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez snags it on the run. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. And that drops in for a strike. To the right side, Garcia. To first, and they get Edman for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, bases empty. Caught him looking for the K. Michael Conforto will climb in. In there for strike one. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Third home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 8-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Smith in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready to go, bottom 4. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. First pitch misses. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Back to back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
New pitcher now, Alex Vesia. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And now it's going to be Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Wood leads off second with nobody out. Line to left, and foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Watch out, that one sails on it. Wood up to third on the wild pitch. On a line, base hit. Wood scores. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit, and it goes just foul.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Foul ball still 0-2. Nobody out, runner at first. That one ripped. Conforto makes his way towards it. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Josh Bell at the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Line to right, base hit. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Digging in, Luis Garcia. Right back to him on the mound. There's 1 onto Hernandez. 2.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they extend their lead.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Next to hit, Paul DeYoung. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that one fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That one laced to center and a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 1 so far. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. No advance, though. The 1-0. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. DeYoung hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And it's fouled away. Finnegan is just 1 strike away. Into left center for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Betts. Foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap.
And that's just foul. They're down to their final strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.